I'm a streamer because I feel that I can make a difference in this world. I feel that I have the personality to bring people together. I try to learn somebody, like how I'm doing with you right now, just one-on-one. I like to figure people out, teach what I can offer, give advice in certain areas. The reason I'm a streamer isn't, necessarily anything more than just a man behind a camera that plays video games is, I guess, the definition of a streamer. But I've always been the kind of person to build these kind of worlds and create a happy place for everybody to come to. When I was a kid, about 13, 14 years old, I was really big into the Halo franchise. Back then, Halo 1 just came out. And, I guess I was a little too young for Halo 1, but Halo 2, though, that was a whole nother world. And back then they had a multiplayer where you can actually do split screens, and I wasn't necessarily popular in school, but I did know a lot of people, and we pretty much had a nice little nerdy clique. And what I would do is I would invite people over to my house, and literally they would bring their entire TV from their room. So we would have like 4 TVs set up in the living room. We'd have 4 Xboxes, and I would have like a 2-on-2-on-2-on-2, all battling each other in my living room, having a big mountain of Mountain Dew and all the snack foods you can think of, like beef jerky, I don't know, Cheetos, all that crazy stuff. But I've always been that person to bring people together and just have those kind of memory type moments. So I figured, if God gave me that talent, if God gave me that personality, then why am I not a streamer? If I do that anyway, I might as well be doing it and inviting people like you to my stream so you can feel that same nostalgia that we used to have back in the day. But now we've obviously modernized it. Everything's updated. We call it streaming. That's cool. But at the end of the day, I just want to hang out with you. What is your playstyle? My playstyle is very passive aggressive and supportive. I've always played like that. I've never been the best at just straight on rushing somebody, but I do like to play my little world, is what I like to call it. I don't like to rush all over the board. I don't like being in the middle where you're getting shot from all directions, but rather sit back, work the perimeter, help and support my teammates when I can, maybe even get some map control, or just try your best to kind of spawn trap your enemies. I'm a supportive player, which it kind of works in favor for my stream, because that makes me want to, I don't have such an ego where it's like, oh, I can't play with certain people. Although I do play ranked, and I do have a particular squad that I run with in order to rank higher, and I know them like the back of my hand, and they know me, so we all work out pretty good. But for the most part, I'm not that kind of person that puts his pride and ego out there to a point where I'm not able to play and learn from my mistakes, or help and be a supportive player to even just random people that wanted to join the lobby, or subs, or other viewers that have just they just stopped in and like, hey, is it okay if I play a couple rounds with you? Like, I don't mind that. So my play style is for anybody and everybody. I've always been a fan of first-person shooter games. There's just something about feeling like I don't know, I guess it's like kind of like an escape from reality, which is nice. It's, being that it's a first person makes you feel like you're in the shoes of that particular person or character in the game, which you want to obviously do your best to showcase your inner self. So when you're doing these really amazing, badass kind of plays, doing some really dope snipes, it's like it feels that inner being inside of you. Like you showcase, like, oh, I can do this with my skills and potential, and people are seeing it through those eyes. But it's really cool that you can actually bring people together like that. And when someone says, oh man, I did this really good snipe off a 3rd story building down at this one truck that was running up on the bridge, like they can actually show me that video, and I can feel what he felt when he went through that action or event like in the game. And plus, I think that you can come up with some really dope like clips. So whenever you do like a the DVR on Xbox and you record just a specific 30-second clip, when you export that on your computer and you do some really good edits, I feel like first-person shooters are really fun to kind of edit. So I've always been a fan of that as well. It's just kind of like some side, little subject to it. But at the same time, I think it's just, overall, that's the reason why I enjoy first-person shooters. So what are your plans for the community? Well, honestly, guys, my plans are to utilize everything that Twitch has to offer, using all the emotes that I possibly can. Obviously, I'm going to keep my brand within those emotes, but I do want it to be kind of fun. Like if something were to happen in the stream that was so bonkers and so funny that it was like, it created like some kind of like iconic moment, then I would even like legit like make it into an emote just for you guys, so our group and our community can understand what that emote is about. When it comes to the reward system and you're adding like my own like sound effects, soundboards, funny stuff like that. Like for example, one of my followers, Chinchilla, he was a part of my stream before I even was like anything. I had like 50 followers. Like right when I hit affiliate, he was already there. He was like one of the ones before the 50. And for me, I was like, you know what? I need to show appreciation to the people who were there before I was anything. So what I did is I found the Evil Rick or Evil Morty theme. So every time Chinchilla comes to my stream, I give him like his little theme song, and it just starts playing like, and then he just starts laughing. Everyone's like, oh, what? He's got his own theme song. So there, every time he comes into the stream, he can use the reward system, use the points or whatever, and then he can go ahead and add his own theme. So we all know Chinchilla has just now entered the building. So it's just like small stuff like that I feel like when people wake up in the morning, I think that they're missing some like that bond between, obviously between streamer and viewer, sure, but that human bond, like people come to people's streams for a reason. They're trying to get filled by something, whether it's to laugh, whether it's to get some information, depending on what your stream's about. My stream in particular is just kind of like laid back, chill, come in here, crack a couple jokes, share some information. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some advice. Like what can we do to make you as a person overall better? My goal is to bring people together, to feel like they're worth something. That even though the world is in shambles, apparently, and it seems like we are just not, our hashtags are not strong enough to get us out of a lot of these problems that we've created for ourselves as society, as a culture, as humans, as a species, I guess. And I feel bad for that. I really do. And I feel like a lot of good people are not stepping up to the plate when they need to. This world is hurting. People are hurting. People are lost and confused. I am a believer in the Lord, so I want to not persuade or pressure people into believing what I believe, but I do feel the truths, the values, the morals that come from the Word of God are so impactful that maybe that's what we're missing. I'm not saying, you have to believe what I believe again. I'm not, everyone gets so offended these days, and it's sad that, even when someone's being genuine and truthful and trying their best to just show love, people have such a critical way of thinking anymore that they just throw up those walls and they just don't let anybody in. So I hope, and this might sound dumb, but I hope that even just with my voice, with my actions, with my authenticity, my genuineness of who I am as a person, I'm not coming at you in an attacking manner, but rather I want to just bring you involved into this community. Whether you're gay, whether you're lesbian, whether you're black, white, doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter about the colors, nothing. All I want to do is bring you into my world where all we do is have a good time. There is no racism, there's no darkness, there's no evil. Sure, we're gonna crack some jokes and here and there, we're just humans, but none of us mean it in a serious way or a serious light. It's just to be fun. Enjoy your life is my biggest goal here while we're here on this earth. Enough of watching the negative news and stuff like that. Like, can we just enjoy life together, please? Like, I don't know. I mean, you gotta just come check out the stream, to be honest with you. Like, it is what it is. Some days are good, some days are bad. You know, I'm not gonna just be up here on my soapbox and preach and say my stream's the best thing in the world. Some days it's a little down, you know, some days life happens. But overall, the undertone of what I want is for us all to just be together. And I believe that it's possible. And at the end of all my goal, obviously, when those things increase and those people come in, you guys come in and more of you guys come into the stream, my end goal is to reach partnership, because I don't want to just have a small crowd of people. Like, it's almost like hoarding or hiding the secret of life or something, you know, like all this happiness. Like, why am I not sharing it with the rest of the world? So the bigger the stream gets, it's just more of an audience that we're gonna hit and some more lives that we're gonna change. And I pray to God that this stream takes off. I really do. I know it's a hurting world and a very scared and offended kind of place, a fragile world, but I'm here to help mend those wounds, and we can sit down even out of the, like, on and off of the stream. If you want to whisper to me or you want to hit me up on the DMs and you have some serious issues, like, I don't mind. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a human being just wanting to share some light. I'm 30 years old. I got some things I can tell you. I got some advice that I can teach you. I'm not trying to preach, but I can definitely bring you out of some darkness. And I think I'm the one. I'm the one to help you with that. So here I am standing in front of you as just a regular streamer. I love playing video games. I know you love playing video games. Let's link up. Let's hang out. Let's create some memories together. Let's do our best and do our part to change the world. So there it is. I love you guys. Like, seriously, I love you. You need to hear that. People need to hear that more. I hope to see you on stream. Cyclops with 2 S's _. I'll see you on Twitch. You guys be safe, be blessed, and always remain humble no matter what happens. We're all in this together.